Welcome back. Hey, Josh.
Hey, Zach. Good to see you, Zach.
It's an exciting one today. Are you excited?
I'm pretty excited. So
Yes.
we really love seeing work in progress kind of photos on Twitter before the model's done, plate, primer, and stuff. And I think I found a hashtag that is, what is it, like show your before and afters?
Yeah, it was. I just put it in the title, but yeah, it was show before and after applying. Like not a very good translation, but once again, I opted for just the literal translation from Google Translate without trying to make it more like make sense.
Which is better. That makes it better in the end.
Yeah.
More enjoyable. Fun. Yeah. So I'm excited. I'm hoping that every post will basically have an unpainted, puttied and sanded version. Yeah.
It's a really hot and fresh one because I'm just seeing like Twitter is just updating now, like with posts from 2 minutes ago, 4 minutes ago. So it's
cool.
Hot and fresh right out there.
We're on the pulse, man. That's it.
There you go.
It's like we're actually Japanese and we live in Japan. We know what's hot.
Yep. We're just living the Twitter life. So yeah. Hey, what's going on? Some friends of the show there, Ryan, Mike. What's going on, guys? Josh, you want to break it down for any new viewers? You did a good job of that last time.
So Zach and I will send each other. We follow a bunch of Japanese builders on Twitter. If you don't follow Japanese builders on Twitter, you really should. I rate Twitter as better than Instagram or Facebook for seeing super inspirational, cool posts and mecha. Follow them on Twitter, and we'll send each other builders that we really like. Check this out. And then Zach started to find some hashtags. The Japanese builders follow these hashtags like everybody show your Federation mobile suit or everybody show your GOG. And so we basically choose a hashtag each week. And then we just scroll through and we gush about them and freak about them as if it's just Zach and I hanging out. We like to try and work out if there's a kit bash part or something kind of mishmashed in there. We'd like to try and spend a copious amount of time trying to solve what that part is. And we do appreciate the chat coming up with ideas because sometimes we have no idea and it's so obvious to everybody else. So there you go. And along the way, we'll call out some builders. And if you're not following them, follow them because it's worth your time. It's really good. So that's it.
Yeah, definitely. And there'll be plenty of what were we calling it?
The Plamo Police.
Plamo Police. There you go. Thank you. I was drawing a blank on that. Yeah.
So what we found? You found like a nub mark or a seam line the other day or something.
Yeah. It was at least on one of the builds we saw last week where there was like a nub mark on like the back of the hand or something.
So the build can be. The build can be fantastic and so good, but then just nope, it's trash and just get rid of it. Yep. And that builder's canceled.
I haven't worked out a sound effect for us yet, but it's okay. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
We'll let one evolve naturally. Yeah.
And also just thank you to Joel Wismer for using the super chat there. Just said, hey, Josh, hey Zach. Hey, Joel.
Hey, Joel.
Appreciate it. Hey, Joel. And also, hey, Ian Henry just now. Is it Henry? How would you pronounce that? It's just Henry, right?
Henry.
But there's an extra E in there. Henry,
yeah.
Maybe. Anyway, also appreciate it, Ian. How do you feel about Josh being more handsome than you? What? I think we'll have to have a vote on that. I'll put up a poll on my YouTube channel later in the community tab.
We do a separate video where we're both on like rotating chairs and we're just constantly spinning around for like half an hour so people can just choose which one. Yeah.
Definitely choose now. Make it look like one of those like what's it? Like a virtual reality, something like from like an 80s movie where it's just like a virtual like image of like a head like spinning around there.
Yes, that's it. Scanning human, assessing good lookingness. Yeah.
Oh yes. No! I refreshed it and it's doing that thing where like it pulls up. It's because I have it set to top, not latest. But anyway.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Whatever.
So top is like most tweeted, most retweeted, or something like that.
I think so. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So that means we're seeing the cream of the crop.
Yeah, I mean, like we don't feature anything that doesn't have like minimum of 300 retweets. So
Yeah. If you haven't got those retweets, then don't expect to be seen on here. Although I saw that just a few minutes ago. I will switch over to latest here for a minute. We'll see. I think there's going to be a lot, but I did see that just moments ago, Enrico did post, so I'll just show his just because he's a friend of the show as well. Enrico's build here of his destroyed Zaku body. There you go. This was, if I remember correctly, Enrico, you used this for like a diorama build that you entered in one of my contests, right? It looks so familiar. I think so. I'm not sure if he's watching live, but he may be. Maybe that's why he posted right away.
No. Yes.
Because he knew we were going to be looking at this one, so he posted it maybe. Anyway, back to the most popular here. And we got an upset for the most popular. Looks like there's some competition, but
man. Let's
take a look at this.
This is just live happening, Zach. Here we go.
I know. We're getting all the updates. It's like election coverage over here. Okay, I want to look at this, and this kind of stuff is not appealing to everyone, but we'll just take a quick look at this. This is a modeler I know that I follow here, Sarudu. Obviously figure modeler, but he does this really cool stuff where he gets the figures like outside and stuff too, and like these super realistic photographs.
I think I saw this post a couple days ago where he had the motorbike and stuff, and then he showed the faraway shot where you see the chunk of the little street. So cool.
Yeah, it's great. So there you can see the base kit is she's just wearing like a swimsuit, like one-piece swimsuit and long boots, so you completely modified the clothing.
That's
all just putty built on there.
Look at the little crinkles under the knee.
It's pretty awesome. I know I'd seen, I don't know if this is the same model, I think maybe it's not, but I'd seen another modeler who was doing this kind of work, like changing the form, but like what he did would he have like the same model and like 3 of them, and they build like paint up one as like normal, and then one he like changed the mold to be like more athletic, like more muscly, and then changed another one to be like more plump, more thick, I guess you'd say too. So like he did like 3 versions of the same model, but like just changed the body type.
Oh man, if you find that, send that to me. That's cool.
Yeah, that's good. I don't think it was the same guy, but this one as well too. I can see he totally changed the clothes.
Wow!
And just the final photo is so cool, set in like the realistic backdrop. So these are all I want to say, I think 1/12 scale. So they're about like that maybe.
Okay.
5 inches.
Tiny.
I think so. Because these are all Atelier kits. This one might be a little bit larger. I know there's like a couple different sizes of some of these, but I imagine they all are probably 1/12 scale, I think.
It just looks so real. Look at that photo, man. And the addition of the scarf, like I guess is that like putty that they've rolled and then wrapped around? Like
I guess so. Yeah. That's like Win style. It's like something Win would do, right? And it looks like he built the backpack too, just out of putty. So yeah, he probably just like rolled out the putty, like flattened it out so that, and then like waited for it to like half dry, and then you basically just cut it and like it's fabric sort of like that to make the backpack.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I think I'd heard from Win about that before. I think I've talked to him about that. I feel like before he told me like that's how he did some stuff like that.
Man, that would be so satisfying. Just building like the backpack and the scarf, and then it just looks like it, like the jacket. Look at that.
Yeah, that. Yeah, those are cool. So definitely, if you're into just like, or if you're curious about that kind of stuff, definitely check out Sarudu. All right, here's some 30 minutes mission stuff. Looks pretty interesting from Protocraft BG. I'll give him a follow too. This is pretty cool.
Yeah, see, this is what I like. You can your eyes just go back and forth between these, and you can see. It's just
we have to switch back and forth here. This is one where like some of the before photos, it's cool to see like where the modifications are, the plot plate and everything. And this one, there's not so much of that, but it's just easier to see which parts are what.
Yeah. Are those resin like claws and feet extensions or something, or just a different color from another kit?
Those are just 30 minutes missions parts, I think. I'm not sure which part of the kit that is the fingers, at least. Like some of the other parts, I can tell which ones they are. But those ones, I think, are from, those are like the legs of the Roy. I'm pretty sure.
Man. This is all you, Zach. I know nothing about 3D Mins. Roy.
Any of that stuff yet? The little guy that comes with the guy there. That one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. The little legs of that.
Yeah. Man, good work.
There you go. And
I actually reckon make this on view where we can see both of them. They're together. See, close down this preview thing. Yeah, that might be. Yeah, because I like seeing them both at the same time.
Yeah.
Pretty big image. Yeah.
Okay. If it's large enough, I can also zoom in a little bit here.
Oh yeah.
For us.
Yeah, cool.
I wonder what that figure is. It looks like it's maybe from a what's it? Someone in the chat probably knows straight away, but Votoms, I think I want to say.
Yeah.
Maybe has some of those like seated figures that go inside the Votoms. I think look probably about that scale. Might be right. What's this? Hang on, sorry. Tyler on YouTube said, "Can you link the purple, yellow 3D transmission stuff that's under that?" All the yellow parts, I think, are different parts of the Rabiot or Alto, I think, or just all Alto parts, maybe actually. It looks like, I think. Yeah. I think it's all just Alto stuff. The scale is kind of messing with me though, because like these parts for the legs of this are actually like the forearm parts of the Alto, which are quite small. But this kit doesn't look that small. This kit looks like larger, I think, because of the design's kind of like bulky design, but I think this is actually smaller than like what I'm imagining.
Oh, okay.
So that's probably like a 1/35th scale figure in there or something like that. Pretty small. But I love how it's just like everything, pretty much everything recognizable all just disappears in the painted build there. And the painting style is kind of cool too. It's got that rough, like hand painted, sort of Mac K sort of painting style.
Totally, yeah. Especially like the chest vents and stuff, like a bit messy, but cool. And
this one is from the same builder too. Here, another 3D Mins special one. This one also very cool.
Cool. Like a crab dude, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Based using the marine type Portanova kit. You got to try out some of those, Josh. They're pretty fun, actually.
I like is the marine type, is that like those missile pod things? Does that come with it?
No, they're like, it's like scuba gear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This one.
Oh yeah.
Like that. Kind of like scuba tanks, sort of.
That's cool.
The parts are like, the design is pretty versatile. I mean, you could say that it's like missile pods, whatever, right? With some very simple, change the placement, change just a couple parts, you can make it look like whatever.
That guy's got like an upside down dom face.
Dom face?
No, not this one. The back on the marine type. Go back to the marine type, dude.
Oh yeah.
No, in your tab up there. Yeah. It's like an upside down dom face or something. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Anyway,
kind of similar. I'm sure. I don't remember offhand, but I'm sure probably I've seen one painted in dom colors. I think where they painted that part red to look like a dom. I'm pretty sure I've seen that before. But I like this. I like the painting style on this one too. The painting's like got the similar kind of style. It's not quite as rough though. It's a little bit cleaner, I feel like. It looks.
I call it like, it's kind of just a bit dusty looking. I guess maybe that's just the top coat or something, but it's not a super vibrant maroni red. That's cool.
I think what it is it's just intentionally inconsistent, like opaqueness of the paint, because it's just hand painted on top of one's probably white or gray, some light color. So that's where you're seeing some of that light color coming through. That's just the undertone where he just didn't like fully cover with the red, intentionally. I know Lincoln does that. Lincoln's talked about that in like his painting tutorials. So that's like done intentionally, I think.
Yeah, that looks cool.
But yeah, it does make for.
I like that color.
Yeah, it's nice. The colors are nice.
Oh, man, that's a cool kit design. Yeah, with this little antenna ear thing coming off the back.
Yeah, I like that. That's the just the little bits on the side of the head there. It's got sticking out.
Oh, yeah, cool. I mean, it shows like this, the blue and the yellow. If I saw these boxes side by side, I'm like, blue and yellow, okay, maroon, yes, please. So it just shows how I wouldn't buy a kit based on the color it is. Yeah, it shows how much the color can change it.
Definitely. And I love these builds that are just like, it's just all 30 minutes mission stuff. Like this one, I'm not sure those wheel, I don't know, maybe there's been a few option parts I didn't really pay much attention to. So maybe there are some wheel parts, but like a lot of these custom 30 minutes missions builds that I see, it's so interesting because it's just all 30 minutes mission stuff, but they use the parts like so creatively. It's really interesting. All right, here's, I love these.
Yes. Yes.
This one is from Chugachworks. Let's give him a follow too. Finding some cool people to follow today. Happy about that. I love these just scrap builds.
Oh,
they're so cool.
So good. The little arms holding the gun down below.
Oh yeah. I didn't really notice that. It's kind of harder to see, or I guess he's not holding the gun in this picture. Yeah. Just got that little arm like saluting there. But yeah,
it's reminding me of like some cartoon character, like some duck dog thing. I can't pick it though. But anyway, yeah. Just the face. Yeah. So that's like the top of a tank or something? Or do you reckon this is all like military stuff? Or it's so hard to know.
Yeah, like the main part of like the head, right? It looks like something. It looks like too kind of curvy to be a tank though. What is that? I'm not sure. It's got to be something like that though. But yeah, it's just there's a lot of little random parts in there. But if you look on the leg, there's that same little wheel part that he's using for the leg as the other guy used for the leg of the other one. Look at that.
Oh,
it's the same, so like the wheel part and then the part that's connected to. Copycat over here.
Copycat.
Oh, same part there.
And this guy owns the copyright because he's currently the most retweeted. So
yeah. Well, is he? Yeah, 48 and 188.
48.
Yep.
20 says. Trash. So it must be attached to that. Is that like top of the? Is that like thigh inner frame piece? The same piece, maybe.
That's not from a 30 minutes missions kit though, so I wonder what that's from, because that's definitely not 30 minutes missions parts. Pretty sure. It's strange.
I really like this because it's just so damn unique. It doesn't even look like anything that you've seen before. And it's like Mackay vibe, but totally different.
Yeah. And like it's got that kind of like realistic look. All right. 여보세요. 네. 집 앞에 주세요.
Zach thinks he's so good knowing two languages.
네. 네, 고맙습니다. Delivery. Post office delivery. Just tell him just leave it in front of the door. Huh?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's fun. Of course, it's model stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
I don't know. I got a couple of packages I'm waiting for, so we'll see. Yeah, I love it. It like has a realistic look, but like realistically, it seems so impossible, so top heavy.
Yeah, so top heavy, teeny tiny legs.
Yeah. But
yeah, they like drop it out of the helicopter, the drop ship, and it lands, and then just goes and just falls over.
I mean, it's kind of got like a similar vibe, like the geckos from Metal Gear Solid 4, the two-legged, or like any of the larger Metal Gears are also two-legged, but it's kind of like the size of it is similar to those. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, I just had to look them up. Yeah.
Yeah. Something like that.
Creative. That's so cool.
I can imagine this moving around like in a similar way to like how those moved around in that game.
I mean, good camo painting on that too. Like it's just a little bit patchy on the skirts and stuff. It's not all over the whole thing. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, painting's nice.
That's a nice pan.
Yeah. Little jerry can attached there on the side. Some little Kotobukiya option vents there. Just classic. Yeah, I didn't see in the chat. Did someone mention? Let's see. Just trying to see if anyone mentioned what the main body of the head is.
They're saying obsolete mecha series?
Yeah, I don't think this is a kit bash actually using one of those kits. It just looks similar. I've actually got the yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, the leg parts are from the obsolete kits. So there you go.
Hey.
Yeah, these are like brand new, so I haven't built mine yet, but yeah, the leg parts are from there.
Oh, okay. There has the wheels on it?
Yeah. And like the whole like design of these designs is all kind of like really similar to like that too.
Oh yeah, little legs, big chunky top.
Like really kind of no like uniform design to it like that.
I love it. Your classic thing now is like somebody goes, "Oh, it's from this," and you go, "Oh, I have that."
Yeah. I got everything on hand.
Unbuilt.
Pull it out. Yeah. Right. All right. Here's a familiar builder. We saw a couple of his works. Last time, the last episode. Matsumoto Kusui.
I think this is like third time on the show he's been on here.
Yep. He's racking up the retweets
just to get on our show.
Yeah. You can't wait. This.
Wow. I'm wowing for the purple, the final shot. Look at that.
Oh yeah. That's some bright purple. That's like some like that's got to be mixed with some like fluorescent pink. I think it's got that pink glow to the purple.
Jeez. This is like it's super stylized. I don't normally like designs like this, but I mean he's doing the what is it? Just the crotch thrust pose. It's so good.
Right.
So
when I was looking at it, just like just the thumbnail cropped version like this, I was thinking, oh, it doesn't look like there's much modified really, but it's because it's the lower half is what's modified. It's basically like the lower half of the Double Zeta 2, or the Double Zeta 2, and the top half of the A to Z Gundam.
Oh, the A to Z! I didn't know what that was. Yeah, and does the A to Z have those cannons on top normally?
Yeah. As far as I can remember, I don't remember the design super well, but I mean, you can tell just like the color of the plastic. But as far as I can remember, it's basically just the top half of one and the bottom half of another. But it certainly accentuates the Zeta vibes. I mean, it's all Zeta stuff, but
man, I don't know if I want to coin this like color choice as like just confidence can of confidence. Just
yeah.
I know what I'm doing. Oh.
Yeah. And that's like this kid, I think that design has like the most extreme high heels.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Because there was the I don't know which one it was. There was the Zeta and he had crazy heels, but then this one put him on like stilt feet.
Yeah. It was I think that was like the Zeta 2. And then this is like the Build Fighters version. It's the Double Zeta 2.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Where like what it was, like the feet are like the toe part is the same. You can see this toe part. The toe isn't flat because it's on the original kit. I think it's like on the Zeta 2. It does go flat, but like the connection piece, the ankle connection piece for this, like blocks it from going out all the way. So that you have to have it like super extended out like that.
Yes. These are the kind of things like if I had this kit and I show anybody who's not into Gundam, they just go, what are the feet doing? And I'm like, they're rad, right?
I mean, it's that classic thing of in space, you don't need feet, you don't need legs.
That's
so might as well make it crazy like that.
Yeah. What's the Anubis or something? Doesn't the Anubis just have like points?
It's like I think all of the Zone of Enders designs, are like that.
That's fantastic.
what he's got going on. So this one, I don't think it looks like there's any modification there. He's got it in a pretty wild stance, but
yeah, he's got that lazy leg kicking out.
Yeah, pretty exaggerated stance there. But
hey, I remember this one.
This is the one we saw before.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, so we've seen this one previously, but yeah, looks great. Before and after, I mean, this one's not the best example of the idea.
Yeah.
Please stick to the theme. We want modifications only.
We just create another theme of like liars or something, and we just attach them to the hashtag, and it's forever
Busted,
locked on Twitter. Busted.
Make a image format that we can use, just like busted, and just snapshot the tweet and put it in there.
Red and blue siren lights on the bottom. Oh man.
Plamo police.
Plamo police. Yeah, man. I want to. I said every time, but I just want shirts with that now. You and I go to Japan, walking around Shizuoka, and we just go Plamo police, and we just knock over kits that we see a seam line or a number on. We just hit it. Get like
a memo pad, like printed up, and have like right citations of people.
Yes.
Like a box we can check for like a nub mark, seam line. We just like check the boxes.
And we have just bottle of isopropyl, and we just go onto the kit. We're like, nope. Yep. And just totally strips all the paint. Oh, horrible.
Oh man, I think
anyway
we'd be thrown out real fast.
So quick. Yep.
I just wanted to say too before we check out the next one that I love the green in there.
How did I not notice that? It's because it's done subtly. That's why I didn't notice it. That's why a little single pop of color is so cool.
It's popping.
What? Man, I'm covering that up on my screen. Yep. No, without that, it helps so much. There's a bit of fluor on that too, for sure.
You need that contrasting color. Opposite color, just a little bit.
Because I guess purple and green?
Yeah.
What's opposite to purple? Yeah, purple and green. Yeah.
I had to think about that for a minute too, but
I guess it's actually it's because it's like a teal, so it's like green to opposite the purple and a bit of blue to opposite the orange a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. I like the color is so light, so it looks like it's sort of glowing, has a kind of a glowing effect to it, right?
Beautiful. And the choice to make the wings on the back gray as well, like to not make those purple as well, because that might be a little bit too much. Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. I love kit bashes like this where it's literally just like two halves of two kits just stuck together, but it works so well. I love to see that. Instead of just like parts of different stuff like all over the place, just like the super simple kit bash.
So, yeah.
That's what I love. This one. This is so cool.
Yes. I haven't seen this.
Big Barzam. I guess it would be, right?
Barzam. Yeah. Or Barzam? Or no. Oh no, big, because it is Big Zam. Yeah.
Yeah. Big Barzam.
Big Barzam. Look at
here's from Schneider Kot. There you go. We'll follow.
I like this. This is why the photos next to each other. I'm like, why does this work? And I'm like, I can see that the yellow collar on the chest of the Barzam just translate to the Zam kind of head. With those little the nose kind of thing on it. It just works. It just looks like a Barzam.
So using I'm not sure what the scale of that is, but it's the old Barzam that's in like some like 1/550 scale or something anyway. But yeah, the way the bottom of the chest part that fits onto the front of the Big Zam there is pretty nice. So goofy.
That's funny. Oh, that's great. And it looks like it's on display somewhere with the little wood blocks. Yeah, probably at some display. That's great.
Probably at one of the like modeling kind of meetups that they have, you see sometimes photos of that. It'd be like usually it's like for like a particular city or province, like they'll have like a group, like an Osaka group meeting where they just all get together and just have a display for like in a weekend in a space like that. Kind of like what happens with Eshizuoka, but just in the local level.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But yeah,
I see photos of builders doing that. They just meet up at a restaurant and they've got all their kits out on the table. Yeah.
That's funny
I
too.
love that.
Yeah.
It's like being a kid and like meeting up with your friends at like, I don't know, a pizza place and taking your Ninja Turtles or something. It's great.
Yeah, those are always funny to see. Or just like at a cafe. It's like, just brought my Gunpla. This kit that I worked on for like 3 months.
Yep.
Like super top quality. I just brought it in my bag to a coffee shop to just hang out with my friends.
Yes, exactly. It feels like they're just carrying it or something in their pocket. Oh man,
goofy
that's a
Japanese guys. Bye. All right, this is a Votam's kit, right? Yes, I believe so. Yeah. The Fat Man or something like that is the name of this one, but super customized. This is really cool. This is the kind of model that I'm not really into, like the Votam's models much myself, but I like to see these work in progress images like this.
Yeah, me too. Are those, is that pla plate, or because it's all such a consistent gray, or are those parts? I guess it's pla plate.
Yeah, it may be. I wonder.
I guess I just never see gray pla plate. So
yeah, I know there is gray pla plate, but the only thing that I can think of is that's gray pla plate is the pla plate that has like the printing on it. Like the millimeter like measuring printing like on the pla plate, right?
So maybe that's it, and they've just sanded it down a little bit. Yeah,
could be. Yeah. Could be like that, or yeah, I don't know. Could be, or he just like made the parts like separately, like off, and just primed the parts, and then he's just like putting them back on the kit now, just to test the look, you know?
Yeah.
So that maybe those are actually primed already.
Oh yeah, it looks like it because you can see up on the shoulder, on his left shoulder, it's sanded down. There's a little bit of yellow underneath. Yeah. I like that drop tray on the front of the chest, like the standing tray in and out.
Yeah,
that's cool.
That's where the pilot figure goes. Are you familiar with these kits at all?
A little bit, yeah. I assume that's where the pilot would kind of get in. Hey.
Yeah. So these are like a much different scale. I think these are all 120 or 135th scale, maybe 120 scale. So yeah, like it's not like where the pilot is like tiny inside the body like a Gundam, but like this whole like body section is just like the cockpit there. So yeah. That's not what I want. I wanted the next image. Yeah, having like the little step there in front of the cockpit. That's super cool.
Oh man, this makes it feel real. That's great.
So the armor plating is great, and the little like weld marks they made like around the top of the head.
Because that'd be about the real size for the weld marks. And look how seamless the modding on the top of the chest, the cockpit kind of hatch. How seamless that is now. Now it's been painted.
This really makes me want to do something like that, you know, because you'd think it'd be like, obviously it's not that simple, and it takes a lot of skill like to make it that good. But I mean, like relatively simple, where you're basically like making plates to just go on top of the like existing plates, you know. But you know, you just cut a piece of pla plate to basically just match the size, make a couple of drill holes, and like again, I'm oversimplifying it. It's obviously.
I was gonna go woo whoop, easy police. This is so easy.
I know. Obviously, this is like super well done, and you know, like not something that's easy at all. But you know, essentially
straightforward, but not easy.
It's a simple concept, but it definitely takes a lot of skill and practice to do it this well. But man, yeah, it looks great.
Wow. Yeah, that's really cool.
The little wire mesh added underneath there.
Oh, yep.
As well.
And so the camera lenses, those look like they're added on because they're gray, I'm guessing. Yeah.
Just completely rebuilt, basically.
Why not? Oh.
Yeah. So I think this is. Let's just check.
Let's check it out.
I think it's Fat Man. I think that's right. Just picture the bomb. Is it Scope Dogs or Votoms? Am I just getting them confused, actually? No, it must be a Scope Dogs kit, but someone in the chat help me out, please, because this is not my expertise.
That's different. Yeah. So maybe it is. Oh, that's a Scope
Votom's Fatty. That's our Scope Dog. I think I get them confused.
I mean, they're pretty similar. Yeah.
There you go. I think this is. Or it's either this kit or it's something, or it's one of the similar variants like to this anyway. But you can see.
Oh yeah, so he's only got one lens.
I think so. So there are a couple of variants. So there might be a variant that has a more complicated lens like that. But yeah, well, here it is. Someone posted it on Reddit, the exact build. There you go. Yeah, so it is a fatty with lots of custom detailing and weathering. Not my build. Okay.
Nice.
That backpack is awesome too. You can see in this image here on Reddit. If we look at this, you can see the backpack as well. That's pretty awesome.
Oh, that's great.
This one has a very similar, I mean, like the detail work done to it gives it a very similar look to, what are those other kits? There's some other kits that are really similar to this from, now I'm going to draw a blank. You know what I'm talking about though, right?
Nope.
I know it's a Plum model kit. And there's not very many, so well, this is not right.
There it is.
Let's see, Plamo. If we do this, there's not very many Plum. It's this one here. Oh yeah, Lanos. That's what it is. Here's Simon's build.
Oh, the Lanos. Simon. Yeah, Simon's. Yeah.
You're
right. Yep.
Yeah. Has a really similar like armor style with the plates and the bolts like on there.
Yeah.
So can see basically kind of made that styling on a Votom's kit here. So very cool. Yeah. So shout out Simon, great job on that Lanos kit. All right. And get well soon, Simon, too. Simon was in the hospital yesterday. Did you know that? Did you not know that?
I think I just saw a post just as we were coming on live. Did you have a seizure or something?
He talked to us about it in the group chat, but the group chat that you're not in. Yeah. He had a seizure yesterday, so another shout out to Simon, just to hope he's doing all right. But it seemed like he was doing fine now. Just they were trying to sort out what exactly caused it. Anyway.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. This one is also. Is this showing the before and after? Is this the back half? Is the unfinished half?
Oh man, I'm getting my badge and gun ready.
I know. No, but I think that's what it is. It's just the back half is unpainted yet, right? Yeah.
Look at that. Is not all pla plate. No.
Yeah, it's all plot plate, dude.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, because like the back half, like maybe it's just like that, but that just looks like it's completely unfinished, like the back of that. This is the one that I think this is the one that was at Shizuoka last year.
Oh, cool.
That I saw there in person. I think this was like I don't know, was Shizuoka Hobby Show 2019 EFSF. Shit, I don't know if this is gonna pull it up or not, but maybe not.
Carrier or something, or
I forget the name of the ship exactly, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this was there. If you guys want to watch my Shizuoka video, I'm sure I covered it in the video. But yeah. Anyway, I'm sure.
So is it a real carrier in the cartoon or anime or something?
Yeah, I believe so. I just forget what the name of it is.
Okay, yeah.
Offhand,
it's cool.
I'm pretty sure someone probably knows. Federation Cruiser. I don't know. Yeah, if I search for that, probably not going to come up with anything. But yeah, it's awesome. So yeah, it's crazy to see the painted half versus the unpainted half.
Yeah. Man, when you see builds like this where you go, wait, that's all pla plate. I don't even know what is even an original kit in there. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's all plot play. Just like a couple of little detail parts. That's it. Sorry about the noise.
Somebody just has like a weed whacker just through your window.
I'm going to close that door.
Somebody was mentioning the Salamis.
Salami class. She's over 2019. That's not it though. Like this like is a thing, but that's not it.
We'll have to call police on the chat soon. Watch out.
Well, anyway,
we're just policing everything.
All right, here is a Megami device kit from who's this? Oh, they follow me too. MF303. So there's a lot of stuff going on in there. That's the like Kaid. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Like Kaid head and like some of the leg parts are from the Aoi version of one of those. And what's that? It's got the like samurai style like little claws on the toes or the feet.
Oh yeah.
And these parts look super familiar. The bow parts. Are those the parts from the original kit? But why is the color different? Actually.
You're
Actually,
on your own here. Oh, here we go.
This is the bow of this is the Aoi version.
You actually have it.
And yeah, that's quite a coincidence. No, because I had pulled this out because I'm doing like I'm actually working on this at the moment. But yeah, that's the bow is right, but the Aoi version color is different, obviously. But the original color version, I think, is like red. So why are those parts blue? So I'm just kind of curious why those parts are in blue. It's kind of strange. But yeah, some other different Kotobukiya parts. The sword on the back is like a Kotobukiya MSG weapon. But you got like the samurai mask there on the front. Wild.
Man, again, it looks terrible to me with all the parts because I just can't differentiate anything. And this just ties it off.
Man. Yeah, the finish result's crazy. That's like these builds just blow my mind because I just can't do it. Like custom, like gunpla kit bashing and stuff is like I can wrap my mind around it. I can do it. But like kit bashing, like these frame arms and Megami device stuff, like when I see stuff like this, it's like, how are they pulling it off so well?
You mean like how are they pulling off like the balance and the proportions and the addition of detail?
No, like just like
or just physically how
sorting out what parts to use where and everything like that.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Like to have like these like brown parts there, like on hand somewhere. You're like, oh yeah, I can pull that off and that'll pick that out and that'll fit like just perfectly right here. And these parts that he's like put together here to make up the kind of like bow gun thing. Like what?
Because
I think it probably takes a lot more. Huh?
Oh no, you're right. I'll remember.
I was just gonna say, I think it's because it's probably people that are a lot more familiar with these type of like anime characters So like, like I like Gundam and mecha stuff is stuff that like I see a lot more often. Like, I'm just so much more familiar with. But if you like playing like the Japanese like gotcha like phone games or stuff like Megami devices like based on the Alice Gear Aegis, like if you're playing these kind of games or stuff like or like watching this kind of anime that have these type of characters a lot, then maybe you're just more your brain is like more familiar with that, more wired for like coming up with this kind of design. But just like I really like these kind of model kits when I see them, but I don't watch any different kind of like anime or stuff like that, or like the different Japanese mobile games and things like that that have all these kind of crazy characters like this. I just don't like consume that imagery, so I just don't really have it in my head,
Yep.
I think that's probably
yeah. Like I guess if we're doing like Gunpla modding, you're like, oh, this kit has little boxy shoulders. I'm gonna give him kind of wing shoulders, so you're like, it's like a freedom or something like that. So we kind of there's like kind of constants in the realm that we know.
Like if I wanted to change like the shoulders on a kit, like example, like I know I can just go like scroll through Dalong or something, like just thinking about some of the kits I have on hand, or like just check out Dalong or some other site where I can just check out like all the kits and see like, oh yeah, those shoulders would look good on this kit. But to do that for like this kind of stuff, and where you're using all these sort of different random parts, it racks my mind. So I'm always impressed.
Yeah, totally.
All right, and apparently that's all. That can be all.
Oh, done.
No way.
What?
Oh, because
I mean, unless it's
no, it's not.
Oh,
I was clicked on that specific tweet. Yes, one of my favorite builders, Ichi. Highly recommended following Ichi. Yeah, he's one of my faves. But I love these like effect parts that he makes.
Yeah, they're total like Nintendo 64 effect parts because it's just like 30 polygons or something like that.
Yeah. Right. Yeah,
great.
I hadn't thought about it like that, but yeah, exactly. It's like old school. Yeah, polygons. Polygons. Yes, exactly.
Oh, it's like I see what it is. It's like just plate sheets stacked in like a spiral. Yeah, cool.
So you just like cut the slots so they just slot into each other.
That works so well.
I know, right?
What? Like even just there, that just looks great like that.
Man.
And
he's made like similar effects like for gun barrel blast effects too. It looks great. I love this build. This one, I don't know if it's still there because I think they probably change them out every so often, but this one was on display in Hobby Paradise when we were there for GBWC in Akihabara.
Okay.
So I saw this one on display there, fortunately, and it was so cool to see this.
I mean, he got a lot, like I'm going to do some I'm so good policing. Screwing down the plastic display base to the wood.
You have to. The thing looks heavy.
But I mean, like why not a metal rod or something? Like it's like they really wanted to have the plastic one there. Oh man! But anyway, that's being silly. This is great.
Yeah, I love how you use the I think those are just like the SD XS or something, like the boosters, but just like plot plated on them a bunch. It's like the detail is so much nicer. And like the barrels, the beam barrels are all it's like scratch built. So yeah, that's awesome.
That is really cool. I'm not big on the SDs, but sometimes I see why. Yeah,
right,
the balance. The balance and the proportions are so good.
Yeah. This one, I'm pretty sure. I think. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. I was gonna say I'm pretty sure it's based off of the SD Cross Silhouette Zeta Gundam, but I don't know. The torso looks really smaller, like it's like an older style SD. So maybe not.
Oh, because I've got that old SDC one. It looks similar to that. It's teeny tiny.
Could be. But the actual rifle, I'm sure, is probably from the HGUC. I would imagine.
It looks like it. Yeah.
He shares a lot of work in progress photos. So I'm sure he's got tons more work in progress photos on his account there if you guys want to check more into that. I'd recommend checking it out. Yeah.
The one for the little SD, it's such a teeny tiny stubby. So
right.
That's definitely the HD.
Actually, what I'm thinking about is actually if it's the HGUC or even the master grade one, he just like cut it down a little bit maybe, but it's probably the HGUC. It looks like
maybe
it looks
master
like
grade's
the
really
arms,
big.
The arms and hands look like they're probably from like 144 scale. Okay, the forearms. You see there? I think that's probably from
cannons, maybe as well.
Actually.
The side cannons on the hips, the hip cannons might be the HG.
Could be, yeah. But now that I'm looking at it, the hands look 144 scale, so they don't look like SD hands. But the forearms maybe do look like SD forearms because they're quite short. Strange. But yeah, let's also take a look at this. I'm not sure.
What's this guy again? What's his name?
Zeku's Y. I was just gonna say I'm not sure if Ryan's still watching in the chat or not, but yeah, I can see Ryan's still there, and he's working on his Zeku's Y, which looks amazing as well. So also a shout out to Ryan. He's working on is it the G frame, Ryan, or it's not G frame? Was it? What is it that you're working on? I forget. Sorry, it's not G frame.
It's like a smaller one.
Yeah, it's one of the candy toys of this that he's working on detailing up. Have you not seen his work in progress on that?
Yeah. No, I've seen that. Yep. Now that you say that, yep. Oh man, so nice. I think I saved like images of the butt flap armor, the detail that he did on that.
No, okay, yeah. He said universal unit. That's right. I always forget the universal unit thing. Yeah, the universal unit. So it's like super simple. This one though is based off of the same thing. I want to say this one maybe also. Oh, I don't know what. This is also based off the universal unit, or no? I think this is just all based off the HGUC Zeku Eins, but there's like hardly any of it in here. It's like just all plow built, because like the arms and this part of the head look like they're just from the HGUC, and it's like everything else is just scratch built.
I'm just looking it up. Oh wow, yeah.
That's pretty much it. It looks like.
Jeez. Yeah, maybe the arms. Yeah.
That's all. That's all. That's just the original color here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and just a little piece of the head.
Yeah, that's all.
Oh. What?
Maybe. Well, I'm trying to see what this other blue bit there is. I don't think that's the. I forget what the side skirt looks like on the original kit, but I'm not sure. Anyway, very cool. I gotta say though, Ryan, I think Ryan's is the finished look is looking better. I like his work that he's doing on his because it's more detailed. This one doesn't have a ton of detail on it, but I mean, just the fact that it's like all entirely scratch built is pretty amazing.
That's insane. Yeah. And the cleanliness of the finish. Oh.
Yeah, it looks really nice. And then there was also that 1/100 scale, like full scratch built one that we saw last year. That thing was insane.
I'm gonna remember. There's some builds that you're just gonna remember your whole life. Yeah, and it's just that one because we saw that one being built along the way. Oh,
yeah. When he started painting it, mind was blown.
But not Ryan's. I'm probably not gonna remember Ryan's my whole life. So
yeah, I mean, compared to that, come on.
Yeah.
All right. Here is another frame arms kit bash. This is like a kit bash. Well, it's like the Griffin, but let's see who's this by. Momizi. I like this stuff. So it's the Griffin arms and legs, and the head though, the hair looks different. I think the hair is modified a little bit, but. And what's that weapon? The weapon looks cool though. The finished result.
Maybe go both of them on the same page. I think they're kind of about the same size as they are when you do them singly. Oh, but you can't see the feet. Yeah, damn it.
Yeah, it's a little bit cropped, but yeah. It's basically the same. There you go. But
I love her chest. the painting makes it look like it's sort of see-through, even
Yeah,
though it isn't.
right.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Because of the paint like not wanting to stay on the point there.
Yeah, I guess, or maybe it's just the
Yeah.
metallic. Yeah.
Mm. All right, which one are you talking about? I was talking about the primed one because the primer is like not stuck in, so like you're seeing
No,
some
I
of
was
like
talking. I was talking the finished one. Yeah. But yeah, I see what you mean.
I think that's. Oh, I'm not sure if that's either just like a resin part. That's not the stock part. I know that.
Yeah,
The resin
yeah.
part is like a completely scratch built part there for the breasts, basically. But anyway, I'm trying to work out what those parts are for the gun, but I think it's the gun is like kit bashed of just like some random parts. It looks like kind of. I'm trying to work it out, but it looks really cool. I like how the gun came out.
Yeah.
Not a fan of this type of glasses. As far as I can remember, I've never seen anyone like a real person wearing this type of glasses, but for some reason I see modelers like modeling this type of glasses with like just the under.
I wonder why. Yeah, you're right. Nobody wears those glasses. It'll be the other way, like the frame is on top and the glasses just hang down underneath, and there's like clean glass underneath,
like
but not this way. Oh yeah, like yours, yeah.
But yeah, I've only, I think, as far as I can recall, I've only ever seen this like on models, and it just looks kind of goofy. I'm not really into it, but still, I mean, painting looks great. I love the colors. The skin tone looks great too, and everything.
Yeah, the skin is insane on some paints. I don't even know how they do it.
And
it looks like a okay.
No, I was just gonna say the Griffin is a great frame arms kit. Definitely recommend to anyone who's not built it.
The color scheme, the end color scheme feels like an Overwatch hero or something like that. I guess it maybe is just the teal or something like that. Yeah, it just feels super like that.
Yeah, could very well be that it is actually based off of some character that we just don't know. It's very possible. Ooh, here's another.
Yes.
Here's another tank kit bash thing using sort of like, what is that?
Okay, we got to work out what that is.
So from Y Nakajima here, it seems like it's like a thermostat cover or something like for like on the wall, something like that. Oh man,
yeah, I think that's probably going to be the closest. That's great.
Something like that, but. Trying to see if there's anything else I really recognize. The little figure I think is. Well, what is that? Is it one of the Hexagear little governor kits, or
maybe?
It looks kind of like that, but also looks like it's like a little action figure, like a cheap little action figure or something. You know, like a GI Joe or something like that. That he just like did a little modification on like the head. Well, here's the. I love that he made this sort of image with the finished result.
Yeah. It looks real. It looks great. Like it looks believable.
Yeah, he like turned it into an image to use like as like a box art image, you know?
Yeah,
like that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Just checking the chat. That's a Joy action figure. Okay, so yeah, it's not a what is it, Hexagear, but he says a Joy Toy.
Okay. Joy Toy
action figure. I think those are those line of stuff. I think I've seen those. What is it? Joy Toy action figures. Let's see. No, it's a little bit different. But anyway, what are those ones? Well, I don't see the particular. Oh, here it is. Maybe this one. One of these. There you go. One of these guys.
Oh, yeah.
Joy Toy Grasshopper Raiders. There you go. What are those ones? There's this line. I've seen other YouTubers like gunplay YouTubers reviewing them. It's like a line of kind of like action figure kind of toys, like this kind of stuff too. Help me out, guys, in the chats. There's like some like mecha like suits and tube, and it's like, oh, shit, it's really gonna bother me. What's the name of that? And I'm like not describing it well at all because I can't think of how to describe it. Shit, but it's like similar kind of like that, like we just kind of saw, but it was like some like small company, but it's been like doing really well. I can't think of what it is. That I think they're used for like a tabletop game as well. I want to say. And like I thought I heard that the Hexagear stuff was supposed to be like developed into like being used for like a tabletop game as well, like an official thing. Oh, okay, there it is. Acid Rain. That's what I was thinking of. Thank you, Mulumbo. Acid Rain. That's what it was. I knew it was something like that. Acid Rain World. That's what it is. These guys. Yeah, it looks super. It looks like exactly the same. Joy. Is it exactly the same? Am I just like?
Oh, Joy Toy Acid Rain. Okay.
So like they're like these like it's very similar to Hexagear kind of as well too. They have like some mech suits and vehicles and things like that too. Are they actually one and the same? It seems like that actually. Maybe I was just confused. Exoskeleton. Yeah, so Acid Rain, yeah, I guess so. Anyway, it looks sort of like that. It reminds me of that, but now I can see why. Yeah, I'm not sure what that piece is on the head, but looks like it might be like actual metal. You know?
Oh yeah, yep.
Kind of. Not something plastic.
Feels like I'm seeing it in the real world, but I can't get it. It's like a dream.
It's either got to be like some cover for something like on the wall, or like something like a drainage thing, like in the bottom of a sink or something like that, sort of. But I don't think it's that actually. It's got to be some sort of cover for something, or like an intercom or something.
I love it. Oh, intercom, yeah,
something like that.
Oh man, I'm like googling thermostat cover. I love that this is what the show is, and I'm having fun trying to find it. What did she say? Intercom. Let's see if I find the intercom cover.
Yeah, I mean, it's a needle in a haystack. You're not gonna find anything, but something like that.
Yeah.
He didn't. Let's translate this. I don't think it's gonna be. Yeah, just recent guy. That's all. Not very helpful.
Recent guy.
Okay. Yatsu is. Yatsu is like kind of not like derogatory or like a slang kind of. Anyway, all right. Here's some more frame arms girl stuff. Let's find some more Gunpla stuff.
Yeah, let's skip that one. Yeah,
mecha stuff if we can. Here's something kind of interesting. What's this? It's just like the display based setup here that he's got, like for like the foreground of this like force perspective model.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So like it's the inside of the ship. Where like where they're looking out at the through the front just before Shar attacks. So like recreating a scene from the origin, basically, kind of.
Yeah, that's sweet.
So that's just all scratch built, and it looks like basically there. That's cool. Car model. Again, okay.
Look at that. I just like that it's all red, and then it looks really good. Yeah, that's nice.
That does look nice. Here you go. It's a goofy looking Dom. Get it? Goofy looking.
Nice one.
Not at all goofy looking anyway, but yeah, I love that this is I'm pretty sure this is the Heat Hawk from the Mega Size kit. I think.
Oh, okay, yeah, yep.
It's given to like modified so that it fits with the master grade Dom. It looks like. That's pretty wild. Where did the shields go? Yeah, shields on the arm, and then they disappeared. I guess he decided against that. Come on, you can't just take a picture of something and then just not finish it.
That's it. Woo whoop. Unincluded part in the final. Woo whoop.
Here you go. Let's see. From Pito. What do we got going on over here? Why? Just done some proportion changes, it looks like.
Oh, full new crotch in center of chest.
For the duel here, so.
Yeah. Oh, heaps of putty on the arms.
Wow. Looks like just bulking out those parts. Or like it looks like he's got like a layer of plow plate there and then some putty over the top of it just to shape up the finish super crisply there. You know, like sometimes when if you're stacking plow plate, there'll be like the lines between the plow plate. It's kind of hard to get rid of. Just being a layer of epoxy over the top of that, just so you can get a nice smooth finish on that.
Oh, and he's giving it the little toe kick up as well.
Oh yeah, yep. There you go.
Yeah,
nice. Not sure if I mean, I usually like that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I like it so much on a seed design like this. Let's see on the finished build. Yeah, I like it a lot more on like different UC stuff, but on this one, I don't know. It's not quite.
Yeah, isn't it interesting? It doesn't work as much on here. It's a pretty high kick up, but yeah.
I think also because the feet are quite narrow and long. I think if they were shorter, maybe it would work a little bit better. You know.
Actually, you're right. Yeah, it's shorter and wider. These are pretty narrow. Yeah.
But
it's so weird seeing just a gunpla, and now it's just such classic.
Yeah.
Right.
The modifications he made to the chest and the front scarf look great though too.
Yeah.
Those are cool. All right, let's see what else we can find here. Just to maybe try to find one or two more before we wrap it up for today. Here's someone made a cyborg ninja from, it looks like probably something similar to that, like the little action figure toy thing that we saw before. It's been too late recently, but I had the same pose. Gotta love that translate. Here we go. Here's a good one to finish on.
Yes. Oh, yes.
From Suzo.
Oh, wait, this is a classic, right? This was like maybe a year ago?
Yeah. This one, the Sazabi, I didn't, but the Nightingale, this one was also at Shizuoka last year.
Oh.
So I'd seen this one there. Oh,
okay.
If I remember correctly. But yeah, this one, definitely check out his Twitter to see more of the work in progress photos and more of the detailed photos, because this is the only one that we've got here of the finished build, but it's pretty insane. All like the trusses that he built into the inside of there. It's crazy. All of this, all that.
How do you not break that?
I know.
Oh man! And the in this mode, the extensions underneath the armor, the kind of sub layer, looks like too much. But once it's painted, it's perfect.
Oh, I keep pushing that wrong thing. Yeah. Yeah, it looks great. It looks like that's just like part of the model, right?
But yeah, exactly. Like it looked like there's just venting going around the edge of every piece of armor.
It's crazy.
Oh,
the whole little leg stand at the back is just completely remade. It's completely scratch built. And I love the addition of the little cannons on the back skirt there as well too.
Because what were those? They were just like kind of some sensor or something.
It's just flat.
Oh, is it? There's no actual circle things.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So you cut that out and added those in.
Oh, he did too. Okay, I think I'm thinking of the two that are above it. I was thinking that, no,
these parts here. Yeah.
Man, look at that clean cut. Oh,
that must have been so satisfying to get that perfect circle. Just like, you wish you could just like laser cut that, you know?
Yeah, and when you put the part in and you don't need any glue, that's how like snug it is. Oh, so good.
Yeah, I'm sure he made that part removable, right? So that just sits in there. It's got the support underneath there for that to just pop into place. Oof.
Wow, that's amazing.
This would be so satisfying.
Right?
To paint up. I mean, after all that work. It's so cool.
Wow.
Talking about.
Can you look up what the underneath of the Nightingale's binder looks like? Is that easy to do? I just want to see how much extra he's added in there.
I'll just go to Dala. I think it's on MG2. Did he make a... I know it was always kind of hard to find.
Is it RE?
Here.
Oh, there we go.
He doesn't have a section for RE yet still.
Oh, okay. Oh, there we go.
But there you go.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So there's some detail there, like, but it's pretty plain. Like when
he's gotten rid of a couple thrusters, maybe. He's got rid of. He's only got 5. Yeah.
This one's got like 10. 9.
Man, who would ever think you'd modify a kit to have less thrusters?
All right.
Yeah.
But having less thrusters means there's more space to see all the detail and stuff that he's added there instead, which not a bad trade-off.
Oh, that's great. So worth it. Yeah.
And it's kind of hard to tell in this image, and I'd have to go back and look at more of the work in progress photos. But you know how, like, on this one, there's some detail molded on the inside of the red part here. Like, but I imagine he just had to sand all that out first before adding his plot playing strips in there, because that's just like a design cut out of plot play and glued up into there. But I imagine he probably opted to get rid of what was there already first. So like, that just must have been a process to sand out all the inside of that first, just to get everything all smooth in the inside, so you can lay in his plot plate up inside there.
That's great. I haven't seen the struts done like that before on anything. It was really unique. Yeah.
I want to say that I think there was, maybe in GBWC a couple of years ago, there was a Nightingale and like a Shenanju Stein. It was like a Shenanju Stein like mounted up like on the underside of the Nightingale. You remember that?
I think that was 2015. Yeah.
Oh, that long ago, really? Okay, yeah. I think that build had something similar with like. If I remember correctly, I know that was also quite detailed as well too. So he might have had something like that. I want to see. I'm gonna pull this up in a. Well, let's take a look at the Shenanju here as well, or the Sazabi.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna pull up. In my album of photos, I'm pretty sure I posted an album of photos on my Facebook page from Shizuoka last year. I think I just want to double check to see if that was for sure the one that was there.
Oh, okay.
But damn, maybe I don't have that here. Let's see. That's all the albums? There's got to be more albums than that. Let's see all. Okay, here we go. Okay, yeah. Here we are. Oh no. My album from Shizuoka is 324 photos. Oops. I love this, how this Sazabi, this is based off of the old master grade, isn't it?
Looks like it. Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah.
Not the high grade, I don't think.
No.
It's the old master grade.
Yeah, look at that seam over on the toe, the little cap that goes over the toe. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So he opted to turn that into a panel line. Like a true bro. Yeah. Here it is. I've got a picture of it here. I'll pull this over for us to see. But my picture that I've got here in the album is just from the top. But anyway, there you can see it from the top. I don't have a picture from the bottom as well. Maybe not. But here's his SD that he had there as well with like similar modifications you can see.
Yep.
It was super cool as well too. Yeah, and this is a different modeler there for that one anyway. But yeah, it was pretty amazing.
Jeez. Because the Nightingale on its own, just in person, raw, is so impressive. Let alone detailed one.
Just the base game. But I mean, it's in so much insanely better. The kit, like you said, like the kit is impressive, just like as it is, but like it just looks like crap compared to this.
Yep.
Yeah. It's so much better. But this, I was just noticing. Look at this on like the front of the knee. He like split that part and just like added like a tiny little sheet of plot plate in there just to bend it out. Basically, you see that?
Oh, what? Because you can see the stress marks.
Yeah. So he didn't actually cut the full part. He just needed to bend it out just like slightly. So he just like wedged a piece of plot plate in there.
You are kidding me. To know that the front shin needs just a little bit of an extra 2 millimeters of width. Like, what? Wow.
I've never seen that done before that I've noticed. Right. That's crazy. Just to have this custom detail he's added there. Because the regular shape is just like a little kind of like polygon shape there, right? And he's added little subarm, tiny little baby subarm.
I love that. So he's doing it like the O, because I guess those are like the O front skirts, of course.
Kind of, yeah. It looks like those are just completely scratch built.
But they're scratch built, yeah.
Seems like that, yeah. He's extended out the front crotch part a bunch. See the plot plate stacked up behind there.
Yeah. Oh man, you can never go wrong with that.
And it's the tiny little fins.
What?
Added on the side skirts and the side of the shoulder parts. Little fin bits.
Wow. To understand the proportion changes like that and that they need it. Oh no, so those are fins. Sorry, those aren't like the front shin extensions, yeah. And I like this is the top of the cockpit. How it's like slice, extend, slice, extend, slice, extend.
Know, right?
3 lots. Man.
At what point is it better to just completely scratch build the entire part? Like, what's the point of saving the original plastic?
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's pretty quick because then you don't have to mirror curves. That it's easier to mirror the curves if you do this. You use the base part. But
that's true. Be easier to keep it symmetrical.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I just thought of
inner and outer layer. Cool.
Yep. Like the Nightingale. That's so cool. Like venting on the edge of all the armor. That's rad. I was just thinking, imagine if we had like some kind of camera filter or some kind of UV light that you go to Shizuoka and you see the builder and you can shine on it and you can see all the plat plate and putty underneath. That'd be pretty sweet. Yeah.
A magic mod light. That's so cool.
Yeah,
and he's got the layer of like the inner frame sort of layer up underneath the shoulder in there as well.
Man, that sub layering of the edge of the armor to have the vent edging, I'm really liking that.
Yeah. Gee. Very cool.
He's got it on the side skirts as well. You can see it just there near the hand.
Fantastic. I love the baby subarm. It's so cool.
Yeah.
You gotta imagine can't like be used for anything like really like in combat. Like something like the O, it's like much more substantial. But this one you gotta imagine it's probably just more so for like just grabbing onto something.
Yeah.
I guess it could like wield a beam saber, but like I can't imagine it would be able to wield a beam saber with much force, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway. The hands look so tiny though too. Look how small the hands are on there, and they're like not stuck in there, like in the center of the arm. You see that? It's like off to the side. Josh? Oh. I can't hear you. I think your headphones came unplugged or something. Sorry.
Okay,
I'll let you know. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, go. Yeah, headphones ran out of battery, so I'm wired. Yeah, the hands are tiny.
And they're off center is kind of bothering me, but if you don't look at that,
and is it that they're like just sticking out a bit too much as well? Like it feels like they should sink in a little bit. They just seem cut off like like an ant's head. How it's like separate from the body. Yeah.
Yeah, very segmented.
Mm-hmm.
Like an extra like ring. Like instead of this part, like the base, like the forearm end of the forearm, it looks like basically completely flat. It's like having like another like ring of detail or something there. Yeah, make it like a little bit more convincing. But I mean, it's a very small thing to notice, and otherwise,
that's why we're here. That's our job.
Yeah.
And that's like the subarm and the pipes. That's a tan, right? It's not white.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Got to have that tan, dude. Telling you.
Man.
Because I can see the fuel tanks are white, so in comparison, it's quite different. And I like the tan color for the piping as well, instead of typically yellow.
I don't know. The gun coloring seems blur. Like there's too much, I think, going on. What do you think?
I'm not so. I think the blue, especially, I'm not so into the blue on the gun. Like, it's not working. My zooming is freaking out. There we go. Yeah, like you got a little bit of blue, like for some piping up here in the shoulders. But yeah,
it's either like the gun needs to either have the blue and the gray or the tan and the gray, but not all three. I'll send him an email. Yeah.
You need to repaint that part, please. And also just take any photos you got online already. Just you need to make sure you take all those down and post some new photos. There you go. Definitely check out. He also posts loads of work in progress photos, so he's got plenty there. So check out Suzo. What is it? What did he say here? Is it easy to reach here? No, it's not easy to reach here.
You are God. Yeah, stop.
All right.
Man. Boring again. I didn't enjoy any of that, as always.
Yeah, I just want to scroll down here just to see how much is there. But man, oh no! I want to put this up on screen. Okay, hang on. Just because this is the build that was in the magazine that I reviewed like last week. And I think and I had to go back and check, but I think it was like on the cover of a Dengeki Hobby magazine in the past 15 years ago, something like that. Let me see. It says, yeah, it's Oslo. I'm pretty sure, unless it's copied from that build, but there was then I did a video last week going through an old Dengeki Hobby magazine from 2013, I think it was. And in the magazine, it was like the 200th issue. So it was like a special issue, like going back and like looking at, it's like featuring some builds and stuff like from past years as well too. So like it showed a bunch of like the cover images from past years. And I'm pretty sure this was one of the ones that was like on the cover of one of the old Dengeki Hobby magazines it would have been from the early 2000s. I'm pretty sure.
And you think this might be the original?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd have to do some investigative digging, but that Primrose parts, I mean, that definitely looks like it's the old kit. That's not the new Primrose parts. So it's like the old Dengeki Hobby, like when that was first available, just as like a magazine packing kit. And then in combination here, I don't know. The torso parts look like new. So I don't know. I could be wrong. Yeah, someone else do some investigative journalism on that one and let us know if this is in fact that kit from that magazine or just someone copied it. But I mean, copied or not, it looks awesome.
Oh yeah, so good.
Interesting to see the hazel in such a wild color scheme.
Yeah.
Like that, you know.
Man, I never have the guts to do that color scheme. Wow, that's so
cool.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it, everyone.
Yes.
They're very cool. There's loads. Oh no, dude.
Oh man, we might have to do part 2 because this is the hashtag for us. We might just have to pick it up.
I know. Next time. I think we will have to, because look at this. This is the one we were talking about in the last one before. Remember that?
Man, okay, let's pick it up next episode and just keep going. This is great.
Yeah, we have to.
Okay. Oh man, yeah, that hashtag's made for us.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about in the last one. We were talking about that Pillar's works. Yeah, we'll have to do a part 2. All right. So there you have it, everyone. Does Josh have a YouTube channel? Yes. Josh, you want to let it do a YouTube channel?
I technically do, yeah. I don't put anything up there. All stuff's really old. I only really use YouTube to send my friends photos of me flying my drones around and stuff like that. So, yeah. So, yeah.
Josh had a viral video on there, though.
Oh yeah, actually, if you want, it might have been enough time people haven't seen that. Check out on my channel, wig from my own hair prank, and it's basically when I had longer hair than this, I cut it off, made my own wig, and pulled it off and pranked all my friends and family. And I rate it. It's actually pretty fun because everybody's reaction is super unique. It's pretty cool.
It's classic. Yeah. Josh is one of the original YouTube pranksters.
That's it.
All right. And Hasaki said that he posted with his build as well too. So yeah, we'll do a part 2. There's a lot more stuff to see, I'm sure. So thanks guys for hanging out live. Hope you guys had fun looking at some cool stuff, and we'll see you guys next week. I forgot I had to push it twice. Yes.